So after yesterday's quote unquote trials of trying to get something that I didn't necessarily know if I needed or not, and then I didn't attain it, um, I slept peacefully. I slept peacefully, like real peaceful. And I just had a dream that I don't know, I guess it would have disturbed me or caused some type of distress, but I don't know. That sleep was so peaceful and so good that I don't know. But one thing, the dream was like it had the tone of the dream. It had like a gloomy day, kind of like this one. This is not sunny. This is just like like yeah, like the day was like yeah, I'm here, but not really. I'm just barely here. But anyway, so in the dream or whatever, the dream is giving very much people I don't want to. I forgot. I put something on the stove. Let me go turn it down. Yeah, you can put a little fan in here. Oh, I got one. That might. I got one. Okay, yeah. So forgot something was on the stove and ended up the darn fire. Um, Smoke detector alarm went off right on time, wasn't it? Um. So yeah, the dream is giving very much. I'm not even gonna front. The dream is giving very much impoverished white person. Seemingly, I don't know. Just is it better to be an impoverished white person rather than a impoverished black person? I don't know. Anyway, um, that's what it was given, and I say that because the setting was seemingly still my house, the same little house right here on the corner, but it was a bunch of like red dirt in the yard. It just looked like one of those country settings that white people where they walk barefoot and stuff be at or whatever. But it was me. It wasn't no white people. Um and that's how like that was what I remember in the yard, and there was like a old, one of them old school or old fashioned wooden porches instead of the one that I got outside, which is not big at all. It was the one I got outside is made of brick and stone, cement and stuff. But yeah, the ones that they be having, boy, and it's a big porch. It's one of them big country porches. It's probably covered in all of that. but it was wooden. And honestly, it's kind of like the one that we had when I was growing up. We had one of them wooden porches where you could just sit, you could sit on it and stuff like that. You walk on it, but you could sit on the porch. Um, Not to really go into all them details, but yeah, I was given impoverished white chick or white folk. And so anyway, some other stuff was going on in the dream. I had my gazebo up and it was in the front yard for whatever reason. I was off over, like kind of in the direction where I'm really literally pointing the camera at. I was off over there and there was these young people, probably high schoolers, maybe middle school, but high school probably. And I was over off talking to them. I think their mom had just either dropped them off at like the bus stop or something. And I just remember this boy with like this curly hair, it looked like a biracial boy. Maybe a girl in the dream, but I can't remember what the girl looks like. But I remember the biracial boy. He looks like a boy that I already seen that honestly lives towards that direction last I knew anyway. And he just had on like a backpack and some nice little clothes, maybe like a sweatsuit or something like that, jogging suit or whatever. Looking nice, or as they say, looking like money. I don't know, I was all communicating with them about something, and then I just walked back across the street because I noticed my gazebo in the front yard. All I seen the net, so I could like see inside of it. Where I got the curtains where you can't see inside of it, but I seen the net and stuff, and ooh, if it ain't one thing, it's another. Now it's my ears itching. Let me go get my Q-tips. It is a bit smoky out there. But anyway, I don't know. My right ear is itching. A lot of times I try to distinguish between which one is itching or whatever, but shoot, a lot of times once one start itching, I try to get to the itch so good that the other one start trying to itch. So, but anyway, starting in the right ear for whatever reason. Get a little relief. But yeah, I walked off to see what was going on with it. Walked back towards the house, and I'm trying to think of what clothes I had on. I don't know, maybe like a white t-shirt and some pants or something. I don't know. But I do know my hair was definitely given impoverished. Because I had like a very short little fan ponytail. I don't know what's up with this fan ponytail here lately. It was like a fan ponytail on the top of my head, short, or like fan poof, trying to become a poof, but it ended up being a fan because hair was just short. And which right now my hair is short, and I could probably put it in a ponytail, but I haven't tried to. Anyway, it almost seemed like the clothes that I had on that day, September the 7th, 2019. But my hair was different. Like, I think that day I had on a scarf. But in the dream, my hair was different. So anyway, in the gazebo, minding my business, trying to gather my stuff. The top parts of the gazebo had fell down. Like, the roof was completely off. And then there was like some poles that connects the four poles, the ones that goes across. They were, ooh, I'm sorry, I'm scratching my ear and it feels amazing. Oh, they were Yeah, those poles that connect, they were off. They were on the ground, but the somehow it was still, the four walls were still standing, and it was the net or whatever around it. Now, so I was trying to figure out how to put that back together, fix it or whatever. Saw myself doing that, and then there was this guy who walked in, and it's either a guy from my past, from like elementary school. Then I knew I'm linked up with him again when we was grown, and he was trifling. He was trifling when we was grown. He was semi, he was leaning towards being trifling, and just obnoxious, and like seriously like trying to torment me when we was young. So, and he had apologized for it and everything, but evidently didn't mean it, because he went on in my adulthood to find some type of way to still bother with me. And I'm like, boy, I be feeling like, do you know that you could die just for bothering with me like that? Like, you know that you could just drop dead. That's how I be feeling. Like, real life, dream life, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But anyway, he had on like a business suit or something, and maybe he came over there and when I was trying to fix my stuff. And he came inside without being invited. He came over there. I don't know what he thought he was doing. And then he was like trying to throw some tissue or something. Maybe it was a used tissue or something over there. And then decided to walk off, like trying to throw a little piece of trash or whatever in my yard and in my stuff. And I was like, you need to pick that up. So I told him to. And he turned around. He was like, oh, like he didn't know, whatever. And he came back and he picked it up before he walked off. But he had on like a business suit or whatever. I guess like he came for business purposes. And so yeah, I don't know. That was kind of weird because like, what are you doing in my dreams? If at the point where I don't have these meddlesome, oftentimes troublesome neighbors in my dream, well, often enough troublesome, then somebody else got to appear in my dream, and it's like, what do y'all want? Because I'm like, why can't somebody new appear in my dream? But anyway, I don't want to ask. I don't want to say that and then get what you asked for and be regretting that. But what? Rather stick with the familiar, right? So I guess maybe that dream indicates familiar, some type of familiar spirit or familiar person or whatever. But I don't want that. The type of person this person is, I don't want him around me. So anyway, as quick as he came, he left as well. Then somehow it transitioned to me walking onto the porch, and I was getting a letter. It wasn't in the mail, but it was stuck to the door. It was white paper, but written in like red marker or Sharpie, not even like pen or anything, but marker. And I'm like, wait, what? And so anyway, it was taped to the door or something like that. My door didn't have a screen door. It was just a door. Again, given very much impoverished white folk. Where you could just walk in the door, or like apartment doors are most of the time. Most of them don't have a screen door, but like yeah, where you could just walk in the door and there's no screen door. So anyway, it was taped to the door, and I went in, and okay, when I went in, it was just given very much still people that I've loved and I felt like I had a close relationship with, a decent relationship. I don't know why this person is in my dreams either, but oh, I want some lemon meringue pie. I don't know why I just thought about that. I guess my next grocery order I'll be getting it. But anyway, yeah, walks in or whatever, and like I said, it's giving very much, hey, I love you, and what I'm saying, and this is how I feel in real life. But why are you in my dream? Like, what do your life got to do with mine? Besides the fact that somebody else tried to connect us or whatever. So yeah, and this person was confiding in me, telling me some stuff, and this person actually mentioned that they knew one of the YouTubers that I be watching, like just casually said it, like, yeah, I know such and such, and like they really be communicating with them or whatever. I was like, okay, or whatever, and like I said, just giving um why are you here, and that's good for you or whatever, and they were telling me about their life, and You know, who like it? Tell me who likes them and this, that, and the third. And it was a person from their past that, from like I said, real life. I know of a person from their past with the same name who they were telling me that liked them. I'm like, okay. Wasn't no children or nothing present. Well, mine might have been. My boys might have been. I don't recall seeing my daughter, but I don't even know if I recall seeing them. I just think I knew that they were there. And and then some distressing stuff happened. Like I say, in a dream, I don't feel no distress right now, thank God. But I just in a dream, like I said, it would cause me to. So that happened or whatever, and it was said that my somebody that was close to me had got the message, and because either I wasn't there or available or whatever, and I'm like, and it was they were talking about the person that was in the dream, I guess. So I'm like, okay, and well, that's not what I said, but that's what I'm saying right now. And yeah, but then again, it's just giving like what is really going on, like almost Twilight Zone type stuff. Because on the piece of paper that I received, that I got, I don't want to say received, but that I got, that was stuck to the door. Not only was it the red marker and stuff, but there was the boys' so-called dad's name written there, and it looked like it was written in like pastel purple, like gel pen, and it wasn't written neatly. So like either a child could have done it, but it also could have been an adult who just doesn't know how to make things legible, or just doesn't write neatly. I don't know how it got there, but I lifted up the paper and I saw his name on there. um like I said, not written neatly, and on this piece of paper was something to do with household stuff. So it's like, how did it get there? Why is your name popping up there? Why am I seeing that? Why can I remember that in my dream like vividly? um whose name was on the paper? I almost, if I don't even write neat myself, but I almost could write it again myself. It's just, it was a unique type of it was like a handwriting, like a child wrote it, but I just got a feeling that it's possible that an adult could have written it and it was just not neat. But I don't know. I could have wrote it in a dream. I don't know. But that purple pastel gel pen it stands out because that definitely was my daughter. Like, she had those when she was younger, those colors and stuff. But that's why I'm like, it's giving, y'all getting on my, I don't, bleep, expletive nerves. I don't want to curse, so let's bleep it out. It's giving, don't bother me. It's giving, like, just leave me at peace. It's giving, I'm ready to move forward. I've been feeling ready to move forward and link up with somebody else, not these same old folks. And again, a relief came because the so-called other neighbors wasn't showing up in the dreams. Praise God. But still something distressful. To try to cause distress was trying to take place in the dream. And I'm like, and I guess I could bind and rebuke you right now, but honey, like, I mean, vividly remember on the paper where somebody said come next Thursday and this, that, and the third. And when I say come next Thursday, I'm not saying you come here, but like upcoming on the following week. This is set to take place or whatever. So, yep. Where's the rest of my Q-tips at? Baby, that one ear's still kind of itching. Oh, yeah, I forgot I had some chips in here. But I just wanted to, where's my Q-tips? I just wanted to speak on this dream. Not speak to, but speak on. Because I just woke up and just remembered it vividly. I wrote it down, but I just wanted to kind of talk about it, express some of my feelings and thoughts about it. But yeah, I just remember it was given specific days and stuff like that. Or a specific day. And then I communicated with somebody. And then the person in the dream could also be symbolic because they have the same name as another person that I know. It could have, shown the more familiar person, but could have been symbolic of the less familiar person, yet still familiar. So that's that or whatever. I'm just still trying to reach this itch in my ear. Get a little relief. Like my ear's been literally itching for like 2 or 3 years now. To where I just feel like I have to get Q-tips. And it's like I keep them so clean that I can feel any type of the smallest amount of debris or dead skin that's in it, and it just, oh Lord, it's irritating when it starts. It really is. So anyway, it's been 20 minutes. Let me go back in here regarding this, what I got on the stove. That's pretty much all I guess I need to say. I mean, yesterday was kind of eventful, even though I didn't go anywhere. It was just what I had going on. It was almost like I was running a marathon, and I say almost, cause baby, I'm not finna try to keep up with nobody. I'm not contending and nothing like that. I'm just gonna live. I had to learn that, but I'm just gonna live. I'm not in competition with y'all. I'm not even in competition. I don't want to be in competition with myself. Granted, I do want to do better than I did yesterday, but I'm not about to, girl, I'm not about to try to outdo the old me, honey. The old me. Baby, y'all couldn't keep up. Y'all can't sit with me. No, but yeah, I'm definitely not. I'm me. I'm me who I am today, and that's just what it is. And I'm still learning as the days pass by who I am and what's going on with me. But yeah, it was pretty eventful. Some stuff was disappointing, but it's all good. You live and you learn. Yeah. On a positive note, made some green beans and some of that salmon that I like to eat for me and the kids. I guess that's how I'm gonna end it.